Hi, I'm Alexis, co-founder at Senziio, and today I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about one of the features that is currently bringing the most value to the families using our product. Our sensors not only measure or monitor activity and routines, but they also measure carbon dioxide levels in enclosed spaces. And why is this important? Because carbon dioxide is a direct indicator of the air quality we breathe. When it rises too much, it can cause fatigue, headaches, drowsiness, and reduced mental clarity, something especially sensitive for older adults. With Senziio, we detect unhealthy levels. The app notifies you so you can ventilate the space or take some action. It's a simple but very effective way to improve daily well-being at home. Let me show you with a simple example using our app.
Well, what are we looking at here? Here we're looking at our landing page, that is all the values provided by the Theia device through a web chart embedded from our device. This is basically for enthusiasts who don't want to expose any values to any application and want everything to remain local. But for those who want to monitor in different ways, they can do so through our application from the dashboard, in the app, on mobile, or through the NUR. Alright. What we're looking at here, for example, in the upper left corner is the presence detection card. What does it consist of? Basically, what we do is measure presence by using three values from three different components: a radar sensor, a thermal camera sensor, and a fixed motion sensor. All these output values from each of the components are processed by a decision algorithm, which tells you with 99% effectiveness whether there is presence or not. This is something that doesn't exist in the market, and we have it patented. Right, as you can see, the value at 10 indicates that all three components are detected. Now, on the other hand, if you go towards the edge to the middle part of the screen, here you can see a rectangle that represents the room, and at this moment, each circle represents a person. Right now, I am in one part of the room, and my daughter is playing at the other end of the room. And on the other hand, here we have a thermal camera image, and it also tells me that I am the person who is right in front. Alright? But not only can we measure attendance through the three variables I mentioned earlier, we can also add a fourth variable, which in certain cases helps us identify the person. Through Bluetooth, take a look down here in the lower right corner, we have a card where we can detect Bluetooth beacons. Each beacon can be tagged to a person with a specific name. So in this way, what I can do is, if I set it to detection mode here, the beacon will appear down here, right? Good. And if I tag it and assign it a specific name, it will tell me who the person is that it's detecting. Basically, it identifies the person. Alright, on the other hand, we can see here that the device not only detects presence, but also detects environmental variables such as temperature, humidity, carbon dioxide, pressure, and lighting. Alright, what we're particularly interested in today is how we can effectively generate notifications, though based on unhealthy or elevated carbon dioxide levels. How do you do it? Remember, I told you that this can also be interpreted in an application. We already have it on the laptop and also in the cloud in C. Okay, we go to settings, then to alerts, and here we see the three variables. One variable tells you good, which is a variable indicating a healthy value, a value that means some action needs to be taken, and a value that is already dangerous, a high reference value for carbon dioxide. What are we going to do? Now we're going to set a very short, very low value so that the alarm, so that the notification starts to sound with, let's say, a reference value for high carbon dioxide, something that indicates the environment is not dangerous. If I set it, for example, to 400, that's going to be a low value. Look, I'm already in a room. The room has the door closed, so this value has already been exceeded. Alright, if I click save and activate it up here, you'll hear, maybe you can hear it, a beep from the buzzer from the device. The device is equipped with a buzzer as well as a speaker where it sends sound notifications to the user. It also features an LED light in the center. That LED is capable of changing its color, and we can set the LED to display the specific color we need for the notification we want. So if I click activate here and I save the value, you will hear a beep, and that will be the signal indicating that the environment has reached a concentration of carbon dioxide that is already harmful to health. Here I missed mentioning that the configuration was saved, and if you listen, this is the alarm that goes off. This can also be notified through an integration with Home Assistant, which we currently have. And also, as I mentioned earlier, the notification can be sent out both here on the landing page, in the Micelio app on your phone, and in the Micelio app on the NU, you can easily find everything you need. Well, that was basically everything I wanted to show you today.
I especially wanted to thank everyone who joined as early adopters and who today are part of our community on Kickstarter. Your support is key to continuing to build this solution. And if you're not part of it yet, I invite you to join the Kickstarter community and accompany us on this journey. We are creating something that can truly make a difference in presence detection, and stay tuned because more videos are coming. We will be showing the rest of the features of our product. Sending you a big hug and thank you very much.